It's too high, I think. It's very straight. He's given him. Smith reviews straight away and has got a key wicket. It was definitely straight. Smith missed it as he got very square on and turned around. And Hawkeye and DRS suggested it was going on to hit the stump. Smith thought it was high. He reviewed.
No one moved. We couldn't see it.
Oh, now that's he's hit that one. He's hit that one. Broad's on one again. The man they wanted, Steve Smith, has gone. It's Broad again, as it often is.
Very similar delivery. It's ball, it's swinging in. He's drawn into the drive and did it just straight in a fraction. Puts a feather on it and through the bare stay. Makes no mistake this time, and off he goes again. England are up and about, as are the crowd.
He's heaved that away. This is Smith getting busy early on. When he drives, there's that cover drive I talked about. It's not his natural shot, but gee, he plays it well, as he picks up length so quickly.
How he plays through the offside, but this is beautiful. Full face of the bat, complete control.
And again, you have to reach a little bit more on this occasion, but it's the same result. Back-to-back boundaries for Smith. Gee, he looks on to me. He looks right on today.
Yep.
Finds the gap and finds the boundary. And finds 9,000 test runs now, Steve Smith.
Yep.
Beautiful drive. Waited for the fuller delivery and has put it away. Short ball, it goes between Rayan Ahmed and fine leg, it goes through Rayan Ahmed. First ball after tee is a boundary.
That's a lovely shot. He's missed out on a few through the cover region, but gets into a perfect position straight down the ground.
Lovely drive. Very different to Travis Head, who's got a short back lift and is a punchy kind of player. Smith really picking the bat up there and flowing through the ball. 288 for 3.
From Steve Smith. Little bit of width on offer. And again, we see the full face of the bat. Access to the ball. Picking the gap. It really is excellent batting. Even he is happy with that shot, I think.
Swept wide and over mid-on. Smith has looked in control all day today. From the moment he came to the crease, he actually started with a bit of a spurt immediately.
Anything full as well. He squirted that away, not off the middle of the bat, but the new ball does hurry away. That's a boundary to Smith. Whipped away through mid-wicket. Man on the fence can't catch up with it. He moves into the 90s, Steve Smith. Very full delivery. Squirted away, just hit it into the ground, and it bounced over Crawley, who's tall. Goes through, and that will hurry away. Steve Smith moves to 99.
Very committed to this delivery. Yes, come on!
Drives it beautifully through the offside. 32nd Test match 100 for Steve Smith. His second at Lord's. We are witnessing greatness in front of our eyes. One of the all-time greats just takes 100 off England.
Yeah, sensational knock. He's looked at absolutely since the moment he walked to the crease yesterday.
Crosses stumps, the arc of the bat. That's what I notice with him. He has a strong bottom hand grip, but the arc of that bat comes down perfectly. And now leg side.
Edge, got a good catch too. Duck it in the gully, that's a good catch. That went quickly to his left and he was on it.
A little bit of movement down the slope and an excellent catch by Ben Duckett. That has gone very quick to him. Safe hands.
Oh, he got it fine. Go away for 4. The leg slip in place just for that shot. But Smith beat him on the right and he's away.
Just goes between the two of them, and that will go away for 4. A good start for Smith. And that is also perfect for Australia. A classic Smith cover drive. It was a shot that took him to 100 in the first innings. That's in the slot. He's not going to miss out on that. He treated that with absolute disdain. He hit it, turned around and said, "You can't bowl that to me, Jimmy." And that will be 4 more. Gets it past backward point. 3 boundaries in the over. It's not done yet. Excellent from Smith.
Now they've got Smith. Yes, they have. Steve Smith can hardly believe it. He's tried to lap it around the corner. He also has found the top edge of his bat.
On this wicket here at Lord's, the two-pace nature of it, it sometimes comes off and it sometimes doesn't, making it very, very difficult for the batters. And if it's difficult for Steve Smith, you know it's difficult.
Edge all dropped. Tough one. Inside edge though for mine. The race away for 4. Just a tough chance to the keeper.
Goes after it, Steve Smith, and just stands in and admires.
We're talking about how much time Smith has to play the shot, because he gets into that position very early, almost where he's back and across. The back lift is already up.
Inside edge this time. Broad likes it. The finger goes up. Bairstow takes it. And immediately Smith has reviewed. Missed the chance of Travis Head the over before. They've got Smith in his 100th test. And it's Broad.
And that is a very good morning for England now.
Catch! Catch, is it Clay? It is a catch. What have you done, Steve Smith? He has gifted that to England. 200 Test match wickets now for Moeen Ali.
Can barely believe it. Ball angled in towards Midland leg stump, and he has just clipped it. Clipped it knee high to Ben Duckett at mid wicket.
Smith pulls first ball. Oh my word. That was almost straight down deep backward square.
Wide from Broad and punished by Smith. Well, it's beaten square leg and has whistled away to the fence. Smith down the pitch. Well, that was dismissive, really. A couple of steps down, he's absolutely smashed that into the stands, as he did on that evening at Headingley when he just went for 2 and over. He wasn't in control of that because it was so wide. He did well in the end to get a bat on it.
Cut nicely. I reckon that one will reach the fence. It does. Oh, now close. He's gone a long way across. Close.
Nice and slow. Impact in line and wicket sitting.
That one was aimed at the stumps, and Smith has pinged it through mid-wicket for 4.
The game's almost done.
Oh, has he got it? Smith walks. The plan has worked. A treat. Good bouncer. Smith tried to help it on its way, and all he's done is help it through to Johnny Bairstow.
And then the short one comes along. And Stephen Smith. Do I leave it? Do I play?
Well, that's like Steve Smith in the nets prior to the game. Gets the half volley, puts it away. And he goes again. Slightly wider, only a touch. But exactly the same result.
Doesn't miss them, he really doesn't. He shuffles across. That was middle and off. And how often has he worked it to the leg side for 4?
Oh, shot. That is fabulous from Steve Smith. That's what you come to expect from the former Australian captain. Brings up his 50. Strike rate of just over 50, 51.
Watch him go at this.
Bang.
Oh, we'll have some more there. We'll have some more there. Just punched it down the ground. Really controlled that time. Jimmy Anderson skates after it. May have kept it in. Australia have run 3. They'll check to see if it's 4.
The pull shot from Smith finds the gap, finds the boundary.
Heaved away leg side, top edge. Bairstow scampers back this time. This will be a decent catch. It is a decent catch. Yes, he's got gloves on, but he's running back. His cap, the peak of his cap is in the way. That is a very, very good catch from England's wicketkeeper.
It may well have been a slower ball. Yeah, he's held that back a little bit. Leading edge up over the slips. Not easy as Ian Ward called it. But just watch Bairstow at the end. He gets himself in the right position and ends up taking it very comfortably.
Outside edge of the bat. It will go away for 4, but there's still movement. It's another wicket for Woakes. He has 2 this morning, 145 for 2.
Oh, he smashed that. That was wide and full and swinging wider. But Smith got a stride in and full extension of the arm.
Shot. Nothing wrong with that. Anderson trying to pitch it up to extract some swing or some sea movement, but Smith pounces on it.
He's got a very different way of driving, a lot more back foot. This one slightly fuller, getting his weight through the ball, getting his 3rd boundary.
Smith drives and finds the gap. Moeen Ali is still struggling at mid-off. I'm not sure he would have got it even at his fittest, Moeen Ali, but there was no way he was going to track that down.
Straight away, Steve Smith goes after that. There's protection on the boundary line and running in behind it, and he's going to beat both.
50 partnership between Smith and Head.
Gets a full delivery and so easily gets himself into a position to allow his hands to come through and find the boundary, Steve Smith. Yep. Definitely played a shot at this one. His hands out of the way of one that was given a dead ball. This time, though, just works it fine, goes with the turn and finds the boundary.
Lovely shot from Steve Smith.
Well, I said earlier, and it was a bit straighter to be fair, but it is the classical cover drive. Even with that very strong bottom hand grip, he manages to get both hands working together, as you'll see here. Lovely.
Yep. 50 for Steve Smith. He's having a very good final match of this series. Runs in the first innings, very important runs in the second.
Anyway, back to you, Butch.
Goes on the pull to Smith. Dissects the fielders beautifully.
Good seam presentation, rough side towards the slips. There's a little bit of movement, and as you called it, Mel, the very safe hands of Zach Crawley at second slip. That is a massive breakthrough for England. Smith goes for a well-made 54, 274 for 5.